Welcome to another mini Roll for Crit podcast for Gen Con 2014. Now, we were really lucky enough today to pick up a really rare buy. If you've been paying attention to any of the Gen Con news, you've probably heard a lot of people complaining how hard it is to get their hands on this game. Well, we got up early, and we got it. King of New York. Now, this was on our list of anticipated games because we both enjoy King of Tokyo a lot. And this is really a step up, I'd say, in the for King of Tokyo. It's not like it's just a reskin, like coloring. I mean, like it's not like the exact same thing, but with just in New York. They actually have some different rules. So
not just an expansion, not an expansion at all. Sorry,
No.
It's a totally new standalone game. You're going to take some of the stuff out.
Yeah.
So, and we've talked about the show, the game a little bit on previous shows. Basically, for the gist of it, if you're not familiar, is you're all monsters, like kaiju monsters, and you're attacking cities and such.
Now that hasn't changed. You're still monsters, and still start with 10 health, and you still win by getting to 20 victory points. The difference is you're now attacking New York. Now it's not unlike Tokyo, which
I've not seen the board yet. That is a large board.
Yes, well, if you've played the first one, you know there's the outskirts and then there's Tokyo. The way this works is this is really like Tokyo. This is where once a turn you get victory points if you're still in there, and you get a point. But what happens is at the end of your turn, if no one's in Manhattan, you move into lower Manhattan.
Make sure it's
You live in lower Manhattan right here. Now, if you're in lower Manhattan, when your turn ends, you move up to middle Manhattan, and so on and so forth. Each area gives more points and bonuses. As you see in the lower Manhattan, only gives one victory point, just like Tokyo.
Is there any downsides to moving up? Are there risks?
Well, people are going to realize you're getting way more stuff, so they're going to probably attack you more. Like if you're in Midtown, you get an energy.
Not Tokyo anymore.
Energy and 2 victory points, and then the top one, 2 energy and 2 victory points. Really good if you're able to get up there.
Yeah. So what happens with these other boroughs around it? Can you go into those as well? Or?
If someone's in Manhattan, you can go in these boroughs instead, and certain cards are specific. However, there are other ways to get points, which brings us to the next thing.
Okay. But the other boroughs are just regular. You get your
But
2 victory points.
all the boroughs and each section of Manhattan have buildings in them. I believe Manhattan only has 1 pile per section, but the other ones have like 3. Now you can destroy the buildings to get victory points. See, this one has 1. There's ones I think up to 3 points. So you need more points, but you need more rolls to beat it. But when you do destroy a building, you flip it over because it brings the army. Now, and because U.S. actually has an army, unlike Japan, because of the whole World War II. History lesson. The stronger the building, the stronger the military that comes. And what happens, why the military matter, you can also destroy the military, and they give rewards. And then you take the tile off. But let's say you had a couple of these facing where you are. They attack you when you roll this lovely symbol on the die. There's a whole new die. It still has the claw, energy, and heart, but now we have 3 new symbols. This skull causes the military to attack. Now, if you just roll 1, the military in your borough attack you. If you roll 2, the military in your borough attack everyone in that borough. I think up to 2 can be in a borough at a time, excluding Manhattan. Only 1 person can be in Manhattan because
Will's phone, if you heard that go off.
the King of Manhattan. Now, if 3 go off, every military unit attacks everything around near them. So, and you get a special card, which is called Statue of Liberty, in which you get 3 victory points while holding on to it. I don't know. Well, apparently.
But when the military attack you, you can lose health. They roll and.
Well, no, it's just you lose.
It's a
health for
straight
each.
up.
Yeah.
So the new die you're holding, is that all of your dice are like that?
All of them are like that.
So there's
Nothing like the King of Tokyo.
So there's literally 50% less chance, right? Or is it?
No, last time it used to be 1, 2, 3.
Oh, right.
But
Oh, I
the
see.
numbers. We now have the skull I showed you. This building, it looks like a building being destroyed, which is pretty much how you count these. This needs 1 of those symbols. This military needs 2. It tells you it's like destroying power.
So there's no more in the old one. If you got 3 1s, you would get 1 point.
Yeah, that's not in there anymore.
In this one, the only way to get
Because-
points is in the boroughs.
No, but
or
destroying
Manhattan.
these.
Oh, by destroying
and of course
those
cards as well.
Okay.
And there's also the fame. the celebrity. Sorry, it's these stars. They do absolutely nothing unless you get 3 of them. Then you get a special card called like Superstar, in which, for now on, whenever you roll a star, you get a point because it's really strong if you think about it. However, if someone else rolls 3 stars, they steal it.
I like that. I like that there's now, because it's more interesting than just, they added a little bit more to than just rolling and hoping that you get what you want.
Yeah, they definitely upped it to change. And because of these dice symbol changes and these cards, we actually don't have the same cards. We have King of New York on the back. You cannot actually mix this with King of Tokyo like you can with Legendary or the Cryptozoic deck building games.
Yeah.
And in fact, this box did not come if you played any of the expansions for King of Tokyo. The monsters have little power-up cards, which you can buy. This box did not come in with any for the monsters, or at least not that I found in there. And I don't think you can really use them as well in this, because some of them are like when you roll, like I think the Panda one, for example, has the Panda Express, and when you roll 1, 2, 3, and one of each every symbol.
Right, they have special abilities.
That's not happening here. I mean, I guess you could maybe say like one of each of these.
Right.
But it's sort of like it's much harder to mix, so I don't know how that's going to work out.
Yeah, I wonder if they just decided it was too different and they couldn't find a way, or maybe they're in the future they'll have some kind of a conversion
expansion.
Yeah, it's possible. We'll have to see what it's like. But anyway, it's definitely one of the biggest hits of the show.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
the new rules sound great to me.
I was lucky enough; I had a great group of people in line with me at the front, and we all chatted how they said we couldn't run. But what we're going to do is we're going to do as in like any Zelda game, we just hop and roll all the way to the line.
Genius. That's
Yes.
how, that's every 5 seconds. So I can't wait to try it out. I'm sure you're probably more excited than I am.
Oh yeah, no. Well, part of it is just because I got it, because it's like it was so rare, and we got our tickets. I'm like, yes.
And we will soon have them available on our site as well for purchase.
Oh yes, we will. But it's sort of like the victory.
We don't care about you guys. We got ours.
Well,
we
we'll be able to give them a video before it comes out, so they can actually see what it actually plays like.
Right. This is a little taste. So for full impressions, maybe we'll do that. We'll try and do that later on, like you just said.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to tell us what you thought of the rules, if you have any questions about the game before it comes out, you can comment in the YouTube video below, or you can send us an email. Our email address is rollforcrit@gmail.com.
Or you can get us on our Twitter, which we were updating all the news for Gen Con, which was @RollForCrit. And to bring up the point, if you haven't noticed, I am wearing glasses. I usually wear contacts, but I'm tired.
Everyone out there was like, "What's going on? Who is that?" It's like Clark Kent and Superman. What's happening? Anyway, don't forget to check out all the news and more mini videos just like this one, or buy the original King of Tokyo and its expansions if you haven't yet. We recommend it on our website, which is rollforcrit.com. More videos coming your way soon.
See you soon.